Good looking suit. Ready for the show. Oh, here we are. Me and the bobblehead. Another episode of the American Dream, and we're going to have some fun today. Today is going to be a best of show. What that means is over the course of January, we are going all across the country featuring the best cities, all the real estate, the lifestyle, showcasing what makes your city amazing and collectively what makes this country great. So today, we're going to pick out some segments that we felt were the best of the American Dream in January. Here we go. We're going to be lining up New York City, Vegas, California, Miami, bringing it all together to showcase the cool lifestyles, stories that really do empower the American Dream. Let's get this going. You ready? Let's do this? Okay, let's start the American Dream right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Louise.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
All right, today's first segment of our best of, I know it's cold all across the country. Don't worry, we're going to warm you up here. A vacation cocktail. We're going to San Clemente, beautiful part of California, to bring you our very first segment here on the American Dream. Let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan Schramm. On today's episode of The American Dream, I'm in downtown San Clemente. So often people ask me, Ryan, what makes San Clemente so special? The first thing I do when somebody asks me that is I send them downtown, check out Avenida Del Mar, go through some of the shops that are here, go check out the pier, and then finally go get dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. I'm so happy that we get to go sit down at the Vine with one of my good friends, Gabe. He's gonna show us what makes the restaurant so special. He's gonna mix up a cocktail. I can't wait for you guys to experience. Let's go check out the Vine. Follow me. So Gabe, anytime I get an entree or a cocktail at the Vine, I'm always so impressed by how well it's garnished. We're standing here in your guys' garden. What are you guys growing back here?
As right now, we have a pomegranate tree. There's a few pomegranates still on here. Like anything, we're blessed to have a chef who actually has the green thumb. Like anything, I think you've mentioned a few times your wife likes a couple of these blue basils in her cocktail, so it makes it kind of fun. It's not never one, we'll just say that.
Exactly.
Well, let's go have one.
All right, sounds good. So Gabe, one of the things with the Vine I always notice is that I'm not coming here for just a quick meal. This is an experience.
Here at the Vine, we want to make every person feel like you're one of our best friends.
You know, a signature cocktail that you recommend. What are you making up here?
Basil gimlet. So we took fresh from the garden, little flour, threw it on top, fresh basil from the garden as well, a little lime juice, and I threw in a little tequila because let's make it fun. So it's a tequila basil gimlet.
Awesome, it's beautiful.
You might as well have a sip.
Right on, thank you. So Gabe, what room are we in now?
So this is actually the wine room, also known as 203.
So you've got 5 partners that make up your restaurant group. How did you guys all come together?
3 of us met at Outback, and then we met Jared, and we bought this restaurant from Justin and Doreen Monson. We came together and we tried to build this group what it is, and some of us have known each other for over 16 years. So it's a really cool group of guys that just want to give the blessing out to you guys.
I can't thank you guys enough for having us here. You have an amazing restaurant and can't wish you anything but the best. Thank you.
Hey, anytime, it's always a pleasure.
It really is. I love this restaurant. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's episode of The American Dream, where we checked out the Vine. Just an awesome restaurant to come to for a great meal, cocktails, and to find out the true lifestyle that San Clemente has to offer. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The American Dream. Take care.
Las Vegas, Sin City. Now, I know when we think of Vegas, we think of the Strip, we think of the casinos, we think of all the great shows and how much fun it is. And let's not forget, the nightlife. It's pretty fun. However, what you didn't know is what happens 45 minutes outside of Vegas. Did you know there are 400 miles worth of skiing just outside of town? You may not know that. So we're going to take you on a little tour with a best of segment out of Las Vegas, showing you some skiing. Let's go check it out right now.
Bill Gaylord here with the American Dream. We're at Mount Charleston, 45 minutes from Las Vegas. We're here with two power players of Las Vegas, Jillian Batchelor, Daryl Hanna, Batchelor Hanna Group, amazing realtors, and they're going to tell us all about what's going on up in this area, 45 minutes from Las Vegas.
Today, we're up in Mount Charleston, and we want to show you what Mount Charleston is all about. Only a 45-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip, so you can't go wrong coming up here, up the hill, to these snowy mountains.
I bet you the people don't even realize there's over 400 skiable miles here in Lee Canyon.
And that's why we love it, because I love to race you. I just love the ambiance up here. It's completely different than anything else the city has to offer.
Absolutely. Well, let's go hit the slopes.
Let's race. Now let's check out the newly rebranded hotel up in Mount Charleston that was over 100 years old that is now called The Retreat at Canyon Peak.
This 62 guest room hotel includes suites, 2 separate wedding venues, including a newly renovated Canyon restaurant.
What I love about this hotel, Daryl, is that it's so romantic. There are balconies off of every room. There are suites that you can stay in. Every room has a roaring real wood fireplace.
Wow.
And you can stay in the bridal suite and the presidential suite.
Absolutely. I love coming up here in the summer just to get away from it all. It gets so hot in Las Vegas, so coming up here with my family, hiking, just tooling around, it's awesome.
And I love to come up here and have a nice hot glass of cocoa or warm apple cider. Now let's go check out some wonderful real estate.
Let's go.
Come and check out this beautiful log cabin home. Follow me. This stunning home boasts over 4,400 square feet of living space on 3 levels with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a formal great room, a formal living room, and an eat-in nook. This fantastic property, from wood beams to wood floors in this great room concept, has amazing picture windows. I mean, this view is just to die for. You're drawn into this beautiful kitchen with this amazing island, granite countertops, Viking appliances, a copper custom sink, dual ovens, and your built-in refrigerator. Behind you, you have your living room, and you have this amazing breakfast nook. This was custom designed for this house to have overhang so you could see every bit of the mountains here with the snowfall right behind you and a custom deck on our side here. This is just amazing.
This amazing cabin is one of a kind. I've always wanted to own a cabin up here at Mount Charleston for these obvious reasons. The view behind me, the open beamed construction of this property is just unbelievable. So what we have here, standalone soaking tub, lots of space. Obviously, again, the open beams in the ceiling run through just like it does in the ceiling in the master. But We're gonna save the best for last. Follow me, let's go see what Jillian's doing.
Is this not simply breathtaking?
Like I said, the best for last.
And what's amazing about this property too is you're on nearly an acre, but you're high enough up that you oversee everything.
30 minutes away and you can have snow.
In Las Vegas, that's
Unbelievable.
incredible, right? So that's all we have for you today. Thank you for spending the afternoon with us here. It's snowy Mount Charleston. Hopefully we'll see you on the slopes.
Have a great day.
That's a wrap. Hey, Daryl.
All right, what you might not know, as the executive show producer and the creator of The American Dream, myself here, we started the show a few years ago. And what we did is we flew all across the country and we met with the elite top realtors in every city. The reason we did that is we wanted to have a national show that combated negative media by showcasing all the crazy and cool and amazing stories out of the different cities of the United States. What you might not know is this is the only national show that gives you local market expertise. So in those travels, I met with the best realtors, those award winners, to showcase and help you understand what's happening in your own backyard. Let's go check out a local segment of your city right now.
Hi, American Dream TV. We're here live with Rena Kliot, the owner and broker of Pulse International Realty. We're at a really special site right now. This is a new development project coming to you live. We're on Bay Harbor Islands. Rena, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Super exciting.
I am very, very excited about this project. Owning your own brokerage, you know, there's so many different facets and so many different things that you have to do. And it's very exciting to then be selected and hired to sell projects for developers because I do work with them on the commercial side. So to be able to do this is very, very exciting. And Bay Harbor Island is just everything.
A lot of new construction development projects are coming to this area because of the resource of it being so close to the airports, great school districts, close to shopping, but super private.
We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedroom units, all very generously sized. And what's really unique and special is that every single floor plan has an additional den, plus generous balconies.
Sure.
And the whole lifestyle aspect of it is going to be very luxurious. So even though it's boutique, we're going to have all of the amenities that you would have in a massive luxury building.
This is real. This is not selling a project and a lifestyle in an area that's not familiar. You know, you drove here every day.
Every day.
So
every day.
Let's go meet the developers, and
Yeah.
then after that, we're gonna go shopping.
Go shopping.
Let's rock and roll. See you later.
I'm here at Addison House with the owners of Allure Development, Nico and Oscar, who are the developers of Sophie Bay Harbor. I know that you have developments nationally and internationally. You're in Texas. I mean, you're everywhere. What made you choose Bay Harbor Island?
When we decided to start doing things in Miami, we wanted to find a place where we can do the kind of project that we like, which is basically luxury project, but at an affordable price. And if you look at Bay Harbor Islands, locations is perfect. You are just walking distance from the mall, the beach, everywhere.
We like to pitch it as Miami's best kept secret, and it is.
It is indeed. I mean,
I love working with these guys, and I'm so happy to present Sophie, and thank you again for being here. And thank you to Addison House.
Thank you.
We're now at Bell Harbor. This is my favorite part. We're gonna go shopping.
Shopping.
Let's do this. A little linen, anyone?
Yes, it's very Miami.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh. And people know about this all over the world. People come to Miami to come to the Bell Harbor shops.
Absolutely.
If if you've ever dined here downstairs at Carpaccio, when they have the models walking around and they wear clothing from the different stores here in Bal Harbour shops, you know, so while you're sitting there and dining, you can go, yes, I want that one, and yes, I want that one.
Super exquisite, and it's a stone throws away, like I said.
And every bedroom should have a waterfall behind it.
Until we sell all the units, let's get out of here.
All right, the next Best Of segment comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City. New York has a really special place in my heart. When I was 21 years old, I worked for MTV in Times Square. So to be able to go back there, such an honor for this show, and you're going to love this segment here with Louise Phillips Forbes. She's going to take us to Sutton Place, where Marilyn Monroe used to hang out. Let's go check out the next segment of the American Dream Best Of right now.
Today, we're going to tour Sutton Place, which is an enclave within Midtown East. Sutton Place reminds me of the movie Wall Street. That's where the real estate broker showed Bud Fox the real estate once Bud Fox started to make some money. Today, we're going to get the 2019 version of Sutton Place from Louise Phillips Forbes of Halstead Real Estate.
Okay guys, anyone who knows me knows that there are two things in my world that I love, and I start my day every time I can by getting my mind, body, and soul right, and starting with Soul Cycle. I just finished an amazing class, just got dolled up, and we're gonna hop next door for my second favorite thing, which is a great cup of joe. As promised, only a few quick steps. Brooklyn Diamond Coffee is right next door. But as a girl from Nashville, Tennessee, I like to make New York City the big city it is, small. Check out this small spot. Come on. Do you see what I mean? A small spot. For a girl from Tennessee, I needed to make it small, but only Brooklyn Diamond Coffee. When you have stupendous coffee, you don't need a lot of space. 10 by 13 is it. I'm super excited to be sharing one of my favorite parts of old New York, Sutton Place, located in Midtown East all the way to the river and rich with history. Attracting initially the iconic banking family of the Morgans and the Vanderbilts, who built their ginormous mansions dangling over East River. It ushered in a whole masterful architecture like One Sutton Place South and the River House, attracting the likes of Joan Crawford, Bill Blass, iconic architect I.M. Pei. Marilyn Monroe and playwright Arthur Miller used to have lavish parties with Gary Grant and Bobby Short providing entertainment just right here on this street, on 57th Street. Now we're going to go take a sneak peek at 333 East 57th Street, and you'll see how people live today with yesterday's architecture. East 57th Street is a perfect example of what the Roaring 20s architecture brought us. This classic 9-room home over 3,000 square feet for less than $3.5 million. But take a look at the details. A 27-foot by 15-foot living room anchored by a magnificent fireplace. It sets the stage for the rest of the home. In this home, and most homes, the kitchen is always my favorite. It's the heart of my house. But for anybody who's never seen what a $500,000 kitchen is, this is it. We're looking at it. Designed every inch by renowned British cabinet manufacturer Clive Christian. He anchors this whole room, which is the same scale as our living room, with this beautiful island, fully integrated with cabinetry and black granite countertops. You can enjoy it for your everyday living. Next to our magnificent kitchen is this elegant, beautiful formal dining room, which easily accommodates 12 or more people for a seated dinner. But the real showstopper of this room is this beautiful hand-painted mural depicting all 4 seasons on all 4 walls. An additional focal point is the baccarat chandelier that for the right price, I could see if we can get it thrown in. There are 4 grand bedrooms, 2 of which are master suites, 4 bathrooms, 1 staff room, but the best part, they are 14 closets, 5 of which are walk-ins. It's a girl's best friend. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Great Sutton Place in New York City. Till next time.
The American Dream was a show that was founded as a very entrepreneurial spirit, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted, and we have a lot of fun. That's why I play with the bobblehead. But one thing I want you to know is as we bring you the show on a week-to-week basis, the things that we showcase to you, we've been to these cities. We've met these top realtors. We've gotten to know them, their story, and what makes them award-winning experts. So coming up next, we're going to showcase a top realtor in your market who's going to let you know what's happening in your city, the lifestyles, the real estate, the marketplace. Let's go check out what's happening in your own backyard right now.
Athina! This does not come with the apartment.
Hey!
Hi! How are you?
Been
Comfy,
waiting for
relaxing,
you.
Watching the view, I see.
Checking out this
Wow,
beautiful
look at
view.
this.
You get the best of both worlds here. Yeah, how are you? Good to see you. It's a very nice master. It's so easy to just get up here, you know, watch this beautiful view, get dressed over here.
Wow.
Everything is very open.
Right below us, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
And full access to 95 is where on Alton Road and the causeway, one of the 3 causeways or 4 or 5 causeways that go up every, 30 or 40 blocks?
Yeah.
So you have 5th, and then you have 41st, and then 79th, I believe. This view is beautiful, huh?
All right.
So look at this. So this room is a little bit different, right? So normally I would think that you would put a dining room table here. You can have an option, right? So you don't want a dining room table here, you can have an open floor plan. The views are so phenomenal that just sitting here and watching the sunrise and watching the sunset, that's what I love about this building. You get the best of both worlds, and you have bedrooms that show everything.
Yes.
This is a small master, obviously. This is a nice size second bedroom.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You have 3 bedrooms, 3 baths here, correct?
Correct.
So you're
Gorgeous,
at the horizon level with your eyes, so it forces you to view South Beach, which is 3 minutes away. By walking there, it's 4 or 5 blocks.
South of 5th, it's the best, yeah.
Right below us is the South of 5th School. So there's a school for South of 5th, only for the residents South of 5th. So little world down here, right? You got great restaurants, you got great nightlife.
Yeah.
You're 2 minutes away from everything.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, and you have a marina, so if you're a boater, you literally go downstairs in your building, in your backyard, get on your boat. It's super convenient.
Outside of being exactly on the ocean, you really have access to such a nice lifestyle. It just feels good. You walk out, you walk everywhere, and there's best restaurants. It's just a lifestyle that obviously has been recognized by everybody. South of 5th is the way to, where people
It's almost
love
its
to
own
be.
brand, right?
Yeah,
It's got its own school.
Really is.
It's got its own community. I like the ties to South of 5th. Plus, you know, you have the marina right here. So you literally walk out your back door and you're on your boat.
Exactly. It's like the dream lifestyle. Yeah, people, you know, ideally want to be in a place where they can walk to things. You don't have to go anywhere in a car anymore. When you're here, you can stay. Everything is here.
And you're what, 5 minutes from the beach?
Yeah, you walk down this way, it takes you about 10 minutes. If you go straight down the street, it's 5 minutes.
Well, thanks again, Bragi. Bragi from Douglas Elliman showing us the Murano Grand, South of 5th, American Dream TV. See you later. American Dream TV, you have the pleasure today of meeting Patricia Fields, one of the fashion icons internationally. We're here in a pop-up store in Miami, which she's had for the last couple of years.
I bought my apartment on South Beach in 1987.
Oh my God. So this is art fashion, correct?
Art fashion.
And aren't you the trendsetter? Let's call a spade. You came
could
out with
call
art
it.
fashion first?
Yes, and I made up the word
Be proud of it.
art/fashion.
So Patricia, are you doing anything currently? Movies,
Oh
television?
yes, of course. I'm continuing to do the movies and TV.
Okay.
I recently did a movie with Jennifer Lopez called Second Act. Oh, I'd love to try that on.
Wow.
This is by an artist who goes under the label KISS spelled backwards. SSIK.
Well, the jacket is as colorful as you are.
I love it. There are certain ones that I love, and this is one of them. It is. It's a sweatshirt.
It's a sweatshirt.
It's a sweatshirt gone crazy.
But it's art fashion, right?
In a very elegant way.
I love it.
Yes, you know.
So they do bags, they do clothing, they do scarves, they do
Who is they?
accessories. The artists and
yeah.
collaborated with you, of course.
Whatever appeals to them, they do. They're the artists. I do not tell them what to do.
You know, art fashion, which you're the trendsetter of, is very common in the big brands now.
Yes.
I see it all the time, that graffiti art and art is being put onto garments. But
And bags.
But that's now.
And everything.
You were doing it a couple of years ago.
I guess they liked it, so they thought they'd, take a poke at it.
Patricia, thank you so much.
It's fine.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Be well. American Dream TV, patriciafield.com, international fashion icon. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. We had a lot of fun putting it together, those best of segments out of the month of January. Here's what's going to happen coming up. The American Dream is a show that combats negative media. We have no network that owns us. We're commercial free, we're unscripted, and all we're really trying to do is show you that we live in the greatest country on the planet by reflecting your stories, your cities, your lifestyles back to you and featuring some of the best experts in your local marketplace. We're having a lot of fun doing it. You inspire us. Thank you so much. Cheers to your American dream, and we'll see you next week.